What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Driveway Detailer. My name is Josh, and in today's video, we're going to be detailing an engine bay using KochChemie Green Star. I'm really excited about this. I've never used this product before, but I've heard nothing but good things. So I'm excited to see what KochChemie has to do. So let's get into it. So our subject for today is the engine bay of a 2016 Toyota Corolla. And to preface this video, this isn't my car. This is a family member's car, and obviously you could use some work. I'm not really too concerned. My one area concern is the super corroded battery. I don't know if I'll be able to do anything with that, but we'll try. So what I'm going to be using today is, like I said, KochChemie Green Star in the Perl diluted 5-to-1 as per the instructions. And I'm probably going to, so what I'm probably going to do is rinse the engine bay, spray on KochChemie. I may let it dwell, rinse it off, spray on KochChemie again along with a snow foam, let it dwell for a little bit. You get to get as much of the contaminants off, and then agitate and see what we can get. So I'll be using a few different brushes, the KochChemie. So let's see what we can do. But the first thing I'm going to do is clear out some of the pine needles here in the top corner of the engine bay, and then I'll rinse and apply KochChemie. We'll see how this goes. So as you can see, just from rinsing, a lot has been done, because the person who owns this car lives, his property is kind of dusty. I mean, you've seen the background of some of my videos, or try to block it out, but I kind of live in the desert. So he lives in a plot that's just a lot of dirt and stuff. So you get a lot of dirt in the engine bay. So in the very least, you knock off some of the dirt and get to some of the more embedded, like, contaminants and things. Even the corrosion, some of the corrosion came out. So that's really good. So let's go. KochChemie time. So where you can see KochChemie really start to work is here on the hood. So let's bring it in. So you can see how it starts to grab at the, and it hasn't been too long since I sprayed it on, but you can see how the chemical grabs at the dirt, and you see the drips, how it's dripping, and you see the drips that are dripping now dirty. It means the KochChemie is doing his job. So far I'm super impressed by KochChemie. All right, keep on working. So even after a light kind of brush through, I know I'm gonna need another pass. So I'm gonna keep on working it in a little bit. I'm gonna rinse and do it again. So there's a bit of dirt and grease here that I know I won't be able to get with a brush on the front of the engine bay here. So I'm gonna get it with a microfiber that I really don't use for anything else but really dirty jobs. So I don't have to worry about, like, losing a microfiber or whatever. Plus it's cheap, so I don't mind losing it because it didn't really cost me that much anyway. Still not completely satisfied with the underside of the hood, so I'm going to go over it one more time. So as you can see, it's not perfect, but it's good enough for what I'm trying to do. It's like even the engine bay is a lot better than what it was. Now the final step is to hit it with a bit of a CarPro Perl on the microfiber applicator, and this nondescript bottle is CarPro Perl. So there we have it, an engine bay made clean again. So I'm sure there are things I could have done better, but for me, I think this turned out pretty good. Well, that's going to be it for today's video. I kind of enjoy detailing engine bays, especially engine bays like that one that don't really get detailed all that often, because the before and after are usually pretty stark. And it's, for me anyways, it's you get a lot of satisfaction seeing the transformation of the engine. Plus, like, for those of you who think that it's not necessary, like, detailing the engine bay and getting into all the cracks and crevices can help you find leaks, like coolant leaks and oil leaks or anything like that. So that's why I do it for mine, because it's easier for me to find leaks in my vehicle when I'm doing regular maintenance, so that I can address the issues that I find. So you may not agree with that, and if I'm wrong, let me know, because I'm wrong about a lot of stuff. But that was today's video. If you liked that video and you enjoyed what I did, please leave this video a like, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I will see you on the next one.